Hello! We are in my warehouse. We're doing a video on the Dollar Tree. Why are we in my warehouse if we're doing a video on the Dollar Tree? Well, because we're using dollartree.com. A lot of my other videos about the Dollar Tree, people say, well, my Dollar Tree is not as good as that one, and I'm going to use the one Dollar Tree store we can all shop on. The one from the glorious internet where if you have a phone and an address and a debit card or a prepaid card, you can do these flips. So what I'm going to do is find a handful of products. I'm going to break this down using all free apps. No paid app, so Amazon Seller Central, which is free for anyone to use, and the eBay app, because a lot of people also say, well, I'm gated on that. So we're going to show you how to make money doing eBay, doing Amazon, doing Mercari, Facebook Market Flips, who knows, but buying from the Dollar Tree, dollartree.com. It's the same stuff. We can all shop there. If you like these kinds of videos, Dollar Store, Dollar Tree, retail arbitrage, online arbitrage videos, comment below with what you want to see, like the video, and share it. And also that little bell next to my subscribe button, that's how you're going to get these videos first. And this advice, it is occasionally time sensitive. These items specifically, don't buy these. I'm just using these as an example. Or wait 6 months to buy these, because what's going to happen inevitably is everyone's going to see these and a small portion of dummies are going to buy them and then flood the market and tank the price. Don't be a dummy. Don't do that. Use your big old brain, I know you got inside your head, to use these strategies to find other products you can buy and sell, and we'll make some money that way, right? Oh, I almost forgot. This video is sponsored by, well, me. No one's paying me to do this. I want you to make more money because I think everyone should have the opportunity to control their income. That's just my personal belief. I'm not doing this to sell you a product. I'm doing this so you can make your own money and have control over your life. I think that we should be looking at school supplies for our first niche. We're going to look for pens because pens are an easy thing that anyone can look at. We're all familiar with them. I think these patriotic USA flag pens are going to have the right look. They're kind of a niche product within a niche product. That's always good. We're going to look at these, see if they are good, see what the case quantity is, and then we're going to look to see if we can sell them on Amazon and eBay, and if so, what the fee breakdown is, and how much money we can realistically expect to make off of these. Looks like they're in a 24-pack case. That's good. I don't see a UPC code, so I'm going to have to do a little bit of finagling with the search, but it should be easy enough to find. I looked these up. I found them both. I searched for the terms patriotic clickable pen 0.8 millimeter tip 3-pack. That was enough for me to find them both on eBay and Amazon, and on eBay they're selling for $5.79. You're making about one sale a month. And on Amazon, they're going to sell for $9.99. And the data is not there for how many sales you're going to have a month, so we're guessing less than 3 sales a month for sure. A quick little interlude. The reason I said $9.99 and not $9.48 is because if I was selling them, it'd be FBA, which means I have a larger amount of persuasion, I guess, when it comes to who Amazon will choose as the buy box. Amazon is going to favor FBA sellers over merchant fulfilled sellers, so I could charge a little bit more and still have the buy box. The buy box is when you go to Amazon and you see something that says buy now, the price you're buying at is the buy box price. I don't think they're worth it, really. I wouldn't buy these. I'm not going to go through a fee breakdown because the amount of money you would make off this is less than $10 a month. The issue with that last product, or at least the issue that I think we had with that last product, is that it didn't have a name brand. No one knew what to look for, and so even though the product might be valuable to some people who like America, for example, they didn't know how to find it. So we're going to go off a brand name now, and I think this Bic mechanical pencil 5-pack is just what we need. Now, there's a little bit of a variation on the packaging and the title. That's fine. It's just they don't know what they're doing. I checked the UPC codes and everything with them. I messaged Dollar Tree, and they said, yes, it's the same product. We're going to change the image. They haven't changed it yet, so I'm guessing they just don't really care. That's fine. Who cares? What we care about is making money, but also what we care about is correctly IDing the product. I'm looking here for anything I can use to find it on other websites, and when I zoom in, I see it's 0.7 millimeter graphite as opposed to 0.5. that matters, and now I think I can find it on Amazon and eBay. Okay, so we found the products, and I have bad news. Well, not bad news, but news you want to hear. Amazon sells these for $2.22. You're saying, how can I compete against that? Well, the sales rank is low. It's very low. It's around 15,000, which means they're going to sell out, and someone on this listing is actually using this strategy. So sorry if I'm blowing up your spot, but I have to show people how you're making money. 1,000 apologies. You probably saw that one person selling them for $4.50, and you're saying, what an idiot, right? Why are you trying to compete against Amazon? And at first glance, they are trying to compete against Amazon, but when you look at it a little bit deeper, they're not really doing that. So what they are doing, and what lots of people do, and what I do in my last video with calculators, is you wait until Amazon sells out. You are lurking in the tall grass, waiting for that wounded gazelle to finally lay down. And then you pounce. So when all these 222 mechanical pencils sell out, then they're going to go to the next lowest prime price, because Amazon, even though they're not an FBA seller, it's the same sort of credentials, I suppose you could call it. So this guy is next. He's at $4.50. So let's say Amazon has 1,000 of these pencils, and they sell those 1,000 in 2 weeks. And because humans do this, or because there is a little bit of error in their algorithms or whatever it is, there is a 24-hour gap when they don't have inventory, a 24-hour period when they don't have inventory. So this guy, for 24 hours, he gets all those sales. And maybe it's 1,000 sales. If it's 1,000 sales, he's making $410, 400 and whatever it is. Yeah, $410, because he's making 41 cents per pack. And what I'm going to do now is break down the Amazon FBA fee for that $4.50 per pack of mechanical pencils. So here's how I'm going to do it. This is the $4.50 sale price. Now you're paying a $2.41 FBA fee. And what that FBA fee covers is them picking it out of their warehouse, using all their supplies to ship it, and sending it to the customer. This is your cost of mailing to the customer, your cost of the packaging to put it in. It's your cost of everything. Once you send things to Amazon warehouses, you pay no more individual fees. You only pay an FBA fee. And of course, there are other fees if you made mistakes, or if you have things returned, or if they need to be repackaged. But assuming you follow all the rules, you're paying a $2.41 FBA fee, and that is the lowest fee you're going to pay. This is for small items that weigh less than half a pound, and these mechanical pencils weigh definitely less than half a pound. After that, you're going to the inbound shipping fee. I have $0 here because I'm rounding down. It literally is like less than a penny per item. You're paying about 25 cents per pound to ship these out, and there are definitely more than 25 boxes or bags, whatever you want to call it, of pencils per pound. So it's less than a penny. I'm rounding down. You can round up. Who cares? Next up is the Amazon commission. This is not the FBA fee. This is just your shipping fee. You want to assume the FBA fee is your shipping fee, and then the commission is on top of that. It's 68 cents, 15% for this category. There are varying percentages for different categories, but for office supplies, it's 15%. And then finally, the $1 buy cost. You can do less than that. I mean, honestly, for this, if you have like a rewards debit card, you're getting more money back in rewards than you would pay for shipping. So I'm leaving it blank for multiple reasons. After all these are added up, minus our $4.50 sale price, we're looking at 41 cents or 40 cents, depending on if you round up or round down, per transaction. It's a little bit more tricky to ensure you how many sales are going to occur each month. But let's say you sell 100 each month. That's not a crazy thing to say. 100 is a very reasonable amount to sell if you're trying to be the stopgap on Amazon's inventory. You find 10 products like this. That's an extra $500 a month. This is the way this kind of online arbitrage works. You're not trying to make huge wins on every sale. You're looking for easily replenishable inventory that you can just order on the first of the month, and then as it sells out, reorder, or just wait to the next month to buy more. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's a get-rich-slow scheme. And if anybody's telling you those are bad, well, they don't care about you.
But Blake, I don't sell on Amazon. I only sell on eBay.
Well, don't worry, I have you covered. We're going to go over eBay too. On eBay, it's kind of more of a crapshoot because I can't really find this specific product. There's a lot of big products, a lot of 0.7 millimeter, extra life, big pencil sets, but it looks like you're going to be able to sell these for about $5, $4.99, $4.79, around there, a little bit higher than Amazon actually, which is kind of rare. Now, with that low price, you have to make sure that your listing is up to the best standards and practices. Have free shipping, have all the returns, have that kind of stuff, because what you're doing is trying to capitalize on eBay's the amount of visitors they get and use their search algorithm to have great eBay SEO. That stands for search engine optimization. And yes, eBay is a search engine, so do the things they want you to do. So when someone types in Bic Extra Life mechanical pencils, yours pops up first. You can sponsor it too, but that's going to cut into your profits. The point I'm trying to make is that it's going to rely a lot more on your listing than Amazon would. eBay is better because you don't have to worry about FBA. You can make more money in some cases. But in this instance, in my opinion, I think eBay is more difficult. Part of that's because I'm very, very messy, and so holding inventory is not what I do. But I don't want to lie to you guys and try to misrepresent myself in any way. The eBay fee breakdown's a bit more complicated because if you're using PayPal, they have fees. If you have a store, they have different fees. If you're a top-rated seller, they have different fees. So I'm going to go through what an average seller I think would have, and then at the end I'm going to show you how having a store or a top seller status is going to affect that. So we're going to say $4.99 final sale cost, final price we sell it for. Out of that, shipping is going to be between $266 and $309. USPS used to have flat rate shipping for first class items that were under a certain weight. They don't anymore. Now it's zone based. So zone 1 is going to be $266. Zone 8 is $309, and those zones are dependent upon where you are and how far the item has to travel. I'm going to say $0 for the thing you ship it in. If you can't get free shipping supplies, you're helpless, man. Just go to a big box store and go to their recycling bin. You're going to find so much free stuff. Office supplies are also $0. That's an overhead cost. If you're the kind of person who takes into account the amount of ink that you use on a postage label and then take that off your profit, you're a fool. That's just an office expense. At the end of the month, that's how much that is, and you minus that off of your gross receipts to see how much money you've made, along with some other things. There's a 10% final value fee on eBay, and that's going to be 50 cents. So far, the only fees we have are shipping, which is $266 to $309, and then your 50-cent final value fee. There's also a PayPal fee. That's 44 cents, 2.9% plus 30 cents. That really, really sucks. You may be able to have a microtransaction nickel fee, but that has to do with your PayPal account. Not everyone has that, so I'm going to leave it off this list. All these things together will give you a 39-cent profit, assuming you have the lowest, cheapest rate. Now, that profit goes away immediately if they're in Zone 8 for you, but for most people, if it's a regional or a close to you shipping destination or distance, you're going to make around 40 cents to a quarter probably. Now, if you have an eBay store, you're going to make 43 cents. They have lower fees on eBay. And if you're a top-rated seller with an eBay store, you're going to make 47 cents. These are compared to the 40 cents on FBA or 41. A little bit higher, but in my opinion, the amount of benefit you get from using eBay versus Amazon profit-wise is absolutely not worth the headache and the risk that even, if someone's in Barrow, Alaska, you're paying that $309 and you're losing money. You're essentially losing money. You're not losing money if you have a top-rated store. The difference in price is only, 34, 40, 43 cents. So if you're selling it to Zone 8, you're going to break even with the eBay store, and you're going to make 4 cents as a top-rated seller at $4.99, which is admittedly kind of an arbitrary number I picked out just because it seemed to be where things are selling. All right, guys, the video is getting to be almost 15 minutes long, so I think I'm going to wrap it up. 2 products on 2 different platforms, so 4 breakdowns. You can do this for Mercari, where there's only a 10% fee. You can do it on Facebook Marketplace, where there's no fees at all. Maybe not with mechanical pencils, but this same strategy, the same process of looking up products, finding them on other marketplaces, and then making money off of it. You can do that for literally anything you can legally sell. Again, guys, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends, as well as subscribe to my channel and give me a comment. I want you to tell me, how you think this could be used differently, how you're going to use this. Don't share the products with me, but just tell me how this way of thinking is going to impact your next purchase. I hope I can get some heartfelt answers, some real thought out stuff. I'll see you guys later, and keep working hard. I'm watching y'all. You're doing really good. Guys, one more thing. All the Patreon members, thank you so much. I'm in the process of making a new bumper for it right now. I'm going to a wedding party. I got to change first in about an hour and a half. So I haven't made it yet, but I wanted to publish this video to get it out there. If you are a Patreon supporter at $3 a month or whatever you're at, I appreciate it so much. It's very nice to know that there are people out there who appreciate what I do, and they prove it financially, even if it's only $3. I try and give back with some bolos. Bolos are being on the lookout for, so items that I buy that I want you to know about to make money off of, because still we only have 40 people in the group, so it's okay to share those thrift store finds, I think. But more so than that, just knowing that people are there and they support me is really cool, and I want you to know that I support your endeavors too. See you guys later. I'm just making this as long as it is so I can have videos on both sides, because again, no bumpers. And I don't know, have a great time. Have a fun Sunday tomorrow. Don't drink too much.